I'm just gonna. There is one member that is not here. He is on TikTok arguing with some nigga, and I'm sorry, he's not going to be able to join us this evening. Anywho, my name is Mr. Team Brinky, aka Sugar Nipples, aka the Black and Family Incorporated, aka the King of Shade, aka the real nigga that's gonna give you the motherfuckers light tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be 3-on-3, but it looks like it's gonna be 3-on-2. That's gonna give you the motherfuckers. Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be. Oh, whoa. Feedback.
Little echo.
Yeah, little echo. I'm glad y'all. But anywho, we're gonna start in about give or take probably about 4 or 5 minutes, whatever. We're gonna let everybody come up in the room, and yeah, for now we're just gonna bullshit around or what have you. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful weekend. You know, can't wait for my trip, which is the Jobber Slam in New York City and Brooklyn next week. Can't wait for that. Yeah, it just seems like it's been very drumified for the last couple of days. Mine's was yesterday and Pockets was just now. Like we were, I'm not going to talk about that right now, but yeah, it's just hopefully the devil is at work, but he is not going to ruin my shine. He's not going to ruin it for you, and he's not going to, damn sure not going to ruin it for me. He already been doing his work for like the last 24 months, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, let's go around the room real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got new people on here, new guests, you know what I'm saying? First, Mr. JC. What's going on with you?
Oh man, how you gonna have me go first on the intro?
Because you're on my right hand corner. Excuse me, you're on my right hand corner, and I just, you know, I mean, we're not picking cotton or anything. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just picking you because you.
Long as you don't pick me like they picking on whatever we was hearing, like you know, I'm good. But,
yeah, that part.
But no.
Wait, how are you doing? No, this is not the icebreaker. I just want to just know how you doing. And what you know, what's going on with you?
Good, man. I can't complain. I'm just trying to outrun Father Time. I can't complain at all, though.
Okay, Joe, while you sitting back and you laughing, what's going on with you?
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I am Joe Freeline, aka I'm the Toxic. I'm the member of my podcast. What? Bro, what kind of intro? What? How did we get here? Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I am Joe Freeline, aka the champ, aka I'm the one tweeting, aka yes, I'm the toxic one. I remember the toxic podcast. Blessed to be here. That's a highly favored. Appreciate y'all for having me on here.
You know we're not done with you, right? You know that this is just part one, right? You I hope you know that, right?
Okay. I'm
okay.
I'm here.
All right, cool. He's here. All right. So Alex, how you doing? What's going on?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, like I am every day that I wake up and open up my eyes, baby.
So I see that you were dodging raindrops, like you know.
It was a tad bit moist out there.
It was. So you didn't get attacked by any mosquitoes, did you?
Afterwards, maybe.
No. Okay. All right. And Mr. All-Star, you haven't been here in like centuries, decades, millenniums. So how you doing?
It's been a very busy year. I'm doing great. I am Jared All-Star, formerly the bearded babyface, like my brother Ziggy. Now I am the holy heel. Both my brothers said they were blessed and highly favored. That's perfect. I'm a pastor, but when I do this show, I'm a heel. So it's the holy heel now. We'll put on my glasses like Jungle Boy, so you know it's time. And let's get it.
You said Jungle Boy like Luke Perry, or what was it, Barry Perry?
Like Luke Perry. When he put on the glasses, that's how you know you're heel. That's how you know.
Oh, so am I here, or I'm just a Christian by law?
Your glasses aren't dark enough.
Nope. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
They're not dark enough?
I
mean, what you saying? I'm a tweener? Okay.
You were a heel yesterday, and you were a heel
damn
at the
right.
beginning of the show.
You damn right. I was. You know, is this? See, I
That's
can't even
better.
see shit.
That's
Like,
better. That's better.
No,
Now
it's
you're a
not
heel.
better shit. It's not. You can't see them shit. Listen, you can't see. You can't see. It's already dark outside. I can't see shit. You know I'm blind like a bat, and no old jokes either. Please don't. And yes, I can't see you. Especially. Okay. No, this ain't gonna work. Hold on. Okay. This ain't gonna work.
The holy heel done got him upset.
You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday.
Holy heel
Right.
came in here with some
They
Morpheus
just set it
glasses.
off.
Got people upset, okay? Look, he about to be like,
You can choose, right? You can choose AEW or WWE.
Oh no, no
hey,
tribalism.
holy heel in here making
No tribalism.
having people make life choices as they hop in.
Alex already said it was moist outside, so I don't know why we're talking about what I did. He said,
Yes,
I don't even know.
motherfucker. I got my.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with you guys right now. This is gonna be
What?
a
It
hell of a
was a monsoon out there, bro.
I bet because I'm just like, bro, did you get lost in Hurricane Ivan or some shit?
Crazy.
You know. But
That's
anyway,
fine.
we're almost at the seven minute mark, so let's go ahead and just do this. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Willis? Everybody, remember to share the podcast. Share the podcast. Love the podcast. And comment. We got a lot to go on tonight. Unfortunately, once again, Pocket is not here. Pocket is
Busy.
Somewhere digressing. Somewhere digressing.
we're gonna have a wonderful show. We definitely gonna have a wonderful show. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have no choice but to. All right, so let's get it in, and we'll be right back. If I can find this shit, my shit is blind in the motherfucker. What, is it right here? Is it right here? Don't be laughing, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's right here.
you had to lower the heels.
Shut up.
It looks like you lost your mind.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real, I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being faces, better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being faces, better being the heel.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Samantha. You already know who the fuck I am. I am Mr. Team Bring, the host of this show. The hostess with the mostest has arrived. So here for episode 220, we are going to have a nice discussion about the life after Roman Reigns. But before we get into that, let's kind of go around the room or whatever and introduce everybody. But you already know who I am, Chris, Wildcard, you know, all the good shit. So let's introduce our guests. Mr. JC, what's going on with you?
Hey, what's going on now? JC, been a wrestling fan probably as long as I can remember. trying to get into everything now, so we don't do the tribalism thing. Been knowing Chris a long time, probably too long, bro. By the way, about almost a quarter century. Been rocking with you.
Yeah, I would say 15 years, 2 days, 14 minutes, and 14 seconds.
Yeah, you got to add 10 more years on top of
Oh, okay, that's right.
But
He's not trying to age himself.
No, we don't want to
really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do not need to know my age. They really don't. Hold on one second.
Definitely a pleasure to be here with you tonight. I check out the show just about on a weekly basis whenever I can, and really appreciate the pride that you do. Seeing you from really from the beginning, bro. So really proud of what you're doing. So glad to be a part of it tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. We definitely gonna have fun. All right, the next person from the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, Mr. Joe. What is going on with you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joe Freon, aka the champ, aka I'm the one tweeting, aka yes, I'm the toxic one. Welcome to Heels for Life Podcast, a beautiful collaboration of all things wrestling. No tribalism, just ignorant stuff to talk about. Very excited to be on this episode.
All right. So you are from Chicago, Illinois, sir, and how long you been a wrestling fan?
I think, how old am I? I'm old as shit. So probably like 20 years. I've been a wrestling fan. I think the first, only that, 30 years. I used to watch WWF Saturday nights with my grandfather and my grandma. Because my dad wouldn't let me watch it. They would sneak me to watch them. I used to watch like Ultimate Warrior, Papa Shango, the curse on him and shit. Ultimate Warrior was shaking on the table and shit. Like this, and throwing like the green stuff out of nowhere. He was going to referee in the face. Macho Man got bit by the snake. Big Snake Roberts. All the good stuff, man. Good stuff now. So now, man. All the good stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show with us. Definitely, it's going to be a blast, especially what we be doing on TikTok, whatever. So I can't wait for this this discussion. All right, the next person is Mr. Alex.
What's going on, y'all? It's Alex El Jefe, Heels for Life 2. Man, I just enjoyed about 7 straight hours of wrestling last night to this morning. So it's crazy out here, but again, here to have some fun and see what's on your minds.
All right. Cool. And last but not least, Mr. Babyface heel, Christian by law. Mr. All-Star.
Bro. It is Jared All-Star. I just dropped the album called JJ. Please go grab that. I'm excited to be back on the show. It's been a while. God's been good. It's Sunday, so it's definitely that day. But it's Heels for Life. And ever since Jungle Boy became a heel, your boy became a heel. So I'm now the holy heel. I'm no longer the bearded babyface. We don't get rid of that. If you got a problem with Jungle Boy, we can address that later. Don't worry, Joe. It's your boy, though, the holy heel. We in the building. Heels for Life.
Oh, well, we're starting already.
I don't want no smoke.
Well, number one, well, thank you for coming back and blessing us with your presence. Like you, I mean, like, bro, like you already like starting already. Hold on, let me see if I can push this out. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do this. So in that way we can. Okay, that's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to do before. So anyway, let's first start off with Raw this week. So it's not in any particular order. We're just gonna have a nice discussion about Raw, SmackDown, and then we're gonna move on to AEW, and then we're gonna have the main event. So let's talk about it. So the Judgment Day stands united in their victory over Rollins, Owens, and Zayn. So me personally, I didn't watch it. I probably watched maybe the first 15 minutes and I just cut it off. So I don't know if any one of you guys watched it, but if you do want to talk about it, you are more than welcome to talk about it. So, go ahead. What y'all think about the Judgment Day?
I think in my opinion, what they're doing is based off of what has gone on with everyone liking groups. They want to keep the Judgment Day together to be able to kind of allow the webs of whatever storylines they're putting together for whatever reason. Like, for example, 2 of the members in the Judgment Day are in the heavyweight title picture and the Universal title picture. Either way you slice it. Damian Priest can cash in on either Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns. Finn Balor is more so built to kind of be that, that heavyweight superstar that he's been previously before. So he just kind of put pieces together to be able to do so. I think for Raw, that episode, it was a good episode. Not good in the sense where it was like, oh, it was good, you should have watched it. It was more so like, it's better than the other ones. So it's good. But it was solid. It was solid.
Okay.
You know what I like about the Judgment Day? Like, I think about where they were. I think Edge leaving the Judgment Day is the best thing to happen to them in hindsight.
You said who?
Edge. I think him getting kicked out was
okay.
I think that was the best thing to happen for them in hindsight, because Finn has elevated to where we wanted Finn to be. Like, Finn is now like he is the main stage. He's at a high level. He beating the brakes off of Seth Rollins every single chance, like on site. Like, that's the definition of on site.
Awesome.
Like, Damian Priest is on another level too. He's in the title picture. Dom has Go Away Heat. Rhea Ripley has a title. So, I mean, a couple months ago, we thought they should have been disbanded. And right now, they at the top of the card of Raw. So I kind of dig what they're doing with them.
So my question to you is, do you feel that the comedy aspect is gone, or is it still there a little bit? Because for me, it seemed like they tweaked it a little bit. It's like they're no more on the comedy relief. It's like they went to serious just a little bit, or am I just...
Well, I think the Judgment Day has a little bit of everything, which is what's making them entertaining right now. Because Dom and Rhea got that comedy, but Rhea still got that badass look to her. And then Finn is, like JC said, Finn is elevated to that level where we wanted him to see. We wanted him to be. We wanted him to be, in there for that heavyweight championship picture. Priest can pretty much go wherever he wants and move whichever way he wants to. And they're the main, it's looking like they're being geared towards being the main storyline on Raw. And then you get teases where they're breaking up. Are they together? Are they working together? You get the little teasers here and there. But I would say they have a little of everything. They have the badass with Rhea and the comedy with Dom. And then you have the two main guys that are going after belts, that are in title pictures on both sides of the spectrum, on SmackDown and Raw. So whether or not people don't want to address the fact that Damian might not even be paying attention to Roman Reigns, you still have to look at it as a possibility. So it's definitely, to me, that definitely the top of the card. They run Raw, as they usually say every Monday night.
Good point.
Run Raw.
And it's a different dynamic. The leader isn't Finn or Punishment Martinez, as he was once known.
Right.
It's Rhea. It's the glue that holds them together, which makes it really dope, because it's like, I feel like Trips is kind of paying homage to China, because China was kind of the glue that held them together when they were like first started or whatever. But now it's more so predicated where Rhea is more so like, when they were beefing, she's like, hey, yo, get that shit together, fix this shit, we got shit to do. She leads the charge. I like that comment about it too. And I think with other pieces falling together, like, I don't want to admit it, other stuff in Raw is interesting too. Logan Paul and Ricochet. I don't know why I want to see that. I don't know. I have no rhyme or reason. I have no good reason as to why I want to see that. I want to see it though. It don't make sense to me. I don't know. I can't tell you. I want to see it.
So let me ask you this. So Ricochet promo, do you think that was like his best work in a minute, or probably ever? Because Ricochet don't really do great promos. He's not known to, he's not a promo artist. It's just more so he does his flips, and I did see that little tumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to recreate that magic that he did when he was, beefing with Velveteen Dream, the black nigga that we don't talk about these days, but I digress. But he tried to recreate the somersault, and I'm sorry, but I wasn't too enthused. But I like how he did that, the reverse, what was that, the sliced bread or whatever, on Logan Paul. I enjoyed that. I think that's going to be a good match between the two at SummerSlam.
They'll cook. I think they'll cook. The thing of it is like, we've seen that somersault before. That's why we're not impressed. We've seen you do it before, though. Like, we saw you do it with Velveteen Dream, and it was more entertaining then because we hadn't really seen it. If you really want to go back to it, you did the same thing Lucha Underground at 1.2. So it's like the third time him doing it, but now it's gotten, because Ricochet is not a talker. He can't talk, can't do a promo very well. Like,
here's my thing with that though. My thing with that is, you know how and as many times as we don't want to address Vincent being back there, Vincent always has this thing where the NXT people don't watch Raw, and the Raw people don't watch NXT. So according to Vince, nobody's seen that front flip over the top rope to the pad and to the ground. So obviously he's gonna say, do it again. And with Ricochet talking, he rarely talks. So now that he had that microphone, it's just like, oh, okay, well, he's, in a to the non-casual view, to the casual viewer, he has that little badass to him where, he grabbed the mic and he talked his smack. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm sorry. I feel like you just alluded to Ricochet having some type of edge. And if he has some edge,
here we go. Here we go.
Like,
well, it definitely wasn't that shirt. It definitely wasn't that shirt.
No, it definitely wasn't. I mean, I seen that he was trying to act like The Rock or whatever, but it seemed like he got his shit from Payless.
Hold on one second.
Once again, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Listen, he engaged with Samantha Irvin. Okay, you leave that man alone. Okay?
And what was the wrestler he was with before her? And the wrestler before her? He's just like any other wrestler in the locker room.
Hey, he's nice.
Females that he can go through. Like, listen,
I'm not gonna hate on another man.
WWE locker rooms. Don't do this. Don't give me.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, I mean, bro, why are you making him look like a hoe?
No, because
hold on, bro.
What I'm saying is, I'm not giving it props for being with a wrestling girl. That's
bro,
what
listen.
do.
Let me say something to you right now. He is right. He is not wrong. Before this, he was with Candice Catanzaro, who was with the old girl from NXT. He was with her. Okay. Before this, he was with some other girl, Lucha Underground. There was AEW chick he was with too. He is
Tessa.
Not
he was
wrong,
with Tessa.
bro.
He was with Tessa for a minute.
Exactly.
So he a backslider.
There's breaking news.
Backslider.
So are you okay? You fine?
Yeah, man. I didn't even know I was on camera, bro. It's good, gang. I had to pack something up, nigga.
Hey, first off, it's about respect.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I was going to really let you have it. I'm like, niggas, like it is 8:30 and like you is arguing with some nigga on TikTok. I'm like, we'll talk about that later.
But I digress.
Yes, right. Let's move on. Anywho,
let's get it,
you slid on here, right? But the first thing I saw on my timeline was, it's about respect. You don't got respect me? What you mean?
Come on.
But anywho,
this ain't even about that, man. I thank y'all for having me, bro. I'm here, bro. Late but better than never, man. Yes, sir, Ski.
Thank you, Mr. One of the founders of the Pack 'em Up squad or whatever.
Yes, sir.
So let's kind of go around the room real quick. So Pocket, you already know Alex,
yes,
All-Star, Pocket, All-Star,
yes, sir,
Pocket, JC,
good,
All-Star.
gang,
you already know who Joe is from
yes,
the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. All right. So we might as well just kind of do the little icebreaker. So how long have you been a wrestling fan and all that good shit? And
man, I've been a wrestling fan since like 2006, bro. Like what Bay Area wrestling fan, bro, just being around like different people at school, man, just talking about it, bro. They had action figures and belts and stuff like that. I'm like, man, what the hell is this shit, man? Well, I didn't say that I was like 6 years old, but whatever. But yeah, man, and just probably seeing like The Undertaker for the first time, and Jeff Hardy, and Triple H, and Randy Orton, bro, and just just not watching it on a weekly basis, bro, but just looking it up on YouTube and stuff like that, and just seeing different clips and stuff like that, bro. And bro, from there, bro, like I've been rocking with it ever since, bro. I ain't never left.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry that I'm not trying to rush you or whatever, but yeah, we was in the middle of talking about Ross, but. Since the floor is already yours, we were talking about the Judgment Day, first of all, before you came in. So we already kind of started with that. So did you watch Raw?
I did.
Okay. So what do you think about the Judgment Day? Is the Judgment Day, is they still a comedical relief to you? I mean,
if I may interject, we actually weren't talking about Judgment Day. We were talking about Ricochet's bum self.
Oh, we were.
Alex said he had
You're right.
Hey, whatever topic y'all
and then Joe tried to tell me I should give him credit because he bagged a pretty wrestling girl.
That's not what I said. What I said was, we agreed that Ricochet's a slut. We agreed on that.
The backslide.
Wow.
What I said was, we were making fun of his shirt, and I was like, hold on. He's engaged to Samantha Irvin, okay? That shirt is not his fault, okay? If you see who he's engaged to, that shirt culminates into why he thinks he can wear that shirt. That's all I was saying. Now I'm going to mute myself on that note. But
we can't be surprised just to close the Ricochet thing, and then Pocket can tell us about how he feels about the whole stable thing. To close the Ricochet thing, just because a man opens his mouth for the first time in a long time doesn't make it a good promo. The best part of that promo was still the flip. It's still the thing everybody talks about. We don't have to like it. It was still the best. The only thing he did cool the entire time. He
might need a mouthpiece.
I
don't
definitely
think that's
agree
gonna
with
work for him, honestly.
As far as him talking, less is more. Less is more with him talking.
Facts, bro. Like before y'all close the Ricochet thing, bro. No, bro. That bro. I was rooting for him so hard, bro. Like to do great, bro. I really was, bro. And damn, I still here?
No, you are. I'm sorry. I'm
oh, my bad. I'm like, shit, I disappeared and shit.
No. There we go.
But yeah, bro, I rooted for him so hard, bro. He was supposed to sink. That was his time to just sink into a good promo for since NXT, bro. That one flip he did for Velveteen Dream. It was crazy, bro. I actually called the flip 5 minutes before he did it, bro. I already knew he was gonna do it because that's what makes him interesting, bro. So it's just
Isn't that like a negative?
It is, like, especially if you want the front office to take you serious, like
it is, but it isn't. Check this out. When Valvina stopped doing the towel thing, nobody cared anymore. Was the towel like it was his thing? If Ricochet starts flippy dipping, ain't nobody gonna care no more.
Bro, don't get me wrong, bro. Ricochet is an amazing wrestler, bro, but he is missing that entertainment side. Like, for one, what kills me about his promo, bro, his voice cracks so much. Like, it's like, bro, you just don't believe nothing he's saying, bro. Mm-hmm. But bro, he wows the crowd, bro. But in WWE, bro, you got to have a little bit more than that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a little bit more. But
I agree, because, like, for example, we have like wrestlers who are actually really good in ring that can still cut promos. AJ Styles can still cut a promo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more so a matter of not whether we believe it. We know who you are, bro. Like, we've seen you do the New Japan stuff, the PWG stuff, the Impact. We know who you are, bro. But you haven't like wowed us with being able to like to talk that shit. Like, we want you to talk it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Ricochet is like the new Evan Bourne, where he can go in the ring, but he's not good on the mic.
Okay.
Well, maybe
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I miss Evan Bourne
maybe
too, bro, because bro, you're right, bro. He's just like Evan Bourne, bro.
That's a great
Evan Bourne was not
It
much of an
is.
entertainer, bro, until he got in the ring and he hit that splash, bro. He had.
Right.
Lord him, bro. One of the biggest moments of Evan Bourne's career, bro, still is Randy Orton
I was about
hitting
to say that.
RKO
Right.
on him, bro.
But
So
that's
it's
bad that like the only thing that was good about you is getting RKO.
It
Or
is.
slipping,
Why
bro.
you
or
doing your
slipping off,
finish?
or slipping off the top rope.
That's not a bad thing. You got to think about it like this. Evan Bourne is in AEW. What's his name in AEW?
Matt Sydal. Matt
Right.
Sydal.
And no one corrected his name after we said that. We remember Matt Sydal for being Evan Bourne in WWE when he caught one of the coldest RKOs ever.
And he took him out the lights too.
Right?
I know. I mean, the same
Yep.
thing could be said about like, Shelton Benjamin. The only thing that we remember about Shelton Benjamin is getting kicked in the face. Like in the streets,
Yep.
in our hoods. That's disrespectful.
It
As
is.
fuck.
It is.
But once again, I digress. We're gonna move on. So okay, so the next item on Raw. Oh, well, actually, we just talked about this. Okay, let's go and move on. Cody Rhodes, Reverend Rose, he has challenged.
No.
Let me get it out. Rose has challenged Lesnar to a match at SummerSlam. So I already know what R-Star about to say. So R-Star, you might as well go ahead and just say what you got to say, bro.
No, I've really determined that Cody Rhodes is a racist, and now that I have gotten to a place, we've joked for so long that Cody Rhodes helped save racism, as if he
did. He saved racism, slavery, and the plantation.
I've determined. The lie detector says that was a lie. Because when I look at Cody Rhodes, I see a used car salesman who got himself a black wife so he gets accepted into the parties. But he is by no means a lover of the culture. The way that man talks is like he's trying to sell me a Prius or a Tesla. And I don't want a Tesla. Uber drivers drive Teslas. I don't want one. So the way he talks to me, I don't like how he speaks. He reminds me of a racist. And that's why him and Braun Strowman should both get cut at the same time. And they both wear red pants. So what are we talking about? Red pants is the new red hat. Red pants is the new red hat.
Yo.
Yo, that's the
Wow.
I'm not going after that shit.
What the fuck happened? I'm not used to you. No, I'm not used to you. I don't know where. Listen, the Holy Hill. No, that's no.
Mr. All-Star.
No.
All-Star, I have two questions. Mr. All-Star. Number one, who hurt you? Okay. Number two, what? First off, he's right. Cody Rhodes does dress like a used car salesman that's trying to sell you something, please. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. There is no reason you should have on a powder blue suit with a pink ink line. No one wants that. Okay, no one goes to the store and looks for that. You don't go to Men's Warehouse or wherever you shop at expensive suits, Cody Rhodes, and wear that shit. That don't make sense.
He wears Steve Harvey line. He looks like he's about to kiss babies. And
no, he does. He wears Steve.
He asks you, is that your final answer? That should be his new tagline.
He wears athletic Steve Harvey suits. We can't try.
He wears Steve Harvey suits.
Yeah, not the big.
Well, he for the culture.
But he don't wear them
like
like
Harvey for the culture. I don't like this conversation.
No, I'm just joking, bro.
Bro, like the thing about Cody is like, one, the match with Brock Lesnar has to happen because they wrestled twice and it's got to be a yeah. But if we're being outside the wrestling thing, Cody wearing them suits, he do look like he's trying to get an athletic endorsement from Steve Harvey suits. That's what it looks like. Because the suits don't make sense. Didn't he come out with like an olive green suit and like some type of like black licorice tie of some sort that didn't make
not licorice.
Bro,
he dresses like a plantation owner. Like, you see what I'm saying? And like, what am I?
Wow.
He got the pocket watch, the 3-piece suits with the pocket watch tucked into the inside.
Wow.
That's how he dresses.
He does look extra. He does like an extra from Django.
Bro, like, okay, so like, I've been saying that since you met me. Okay, so I kept that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does look like a slave owner. And the thing is, like, I think that promo discredited him when he did that shit in AEW. You know what I'm saying? He was going around and he was talking about that I got a mixed baby or whatever, and I know what you black people did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in the struggle, whatever. That's where all of the memes came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't believe anything that Cody says. Cody should be a politician. He's one of them politicians where he will get what he wants. He is just basically a Barack Obama, but he's white. That's basically what it is.
He don't say nothing. He talks, but he don't say nothing.
Ain't his mama Cuban?
Yeah, she is.
She ain't one of me. She ain't one of us.
He don't speak. What do Cubans speak? Spanish? I ain't never heard him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Espanol.
He tried it in Puerto Rico. It didn't work out too good.
No, it didn't go well. It didn't. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't look.
Okay.
I think Cody just need to be a heel, man. He got that heel persona come out. Like, he look like somebody you don't want to trust.
Yo, you know what's up, Hot Take?
He dressed like a heel from like 1988. You know what I mean? So I dig it, but like, he just in the wrong role. And then I like Cody, but they overexpose him. Like, bro, you don't need to come out to Pyro to come to the ring to say hello, to go to the back to come out to Pyro again at night.
Just like how AEW overexposed CM Punk.
Yes. Yep. Same thing.
Don't do this. Look, let's get there. I want to talk about that.
Hold on. Pause. We are. Yeah, we are. Shit.
Can I say something about Cody Rhodes, though?
Go ahead, Pac.
All right, so first of all, look at where he's wrestling at. The WWE. Are they for the culture?
Hey, man.
Are they for the culture?
Roman Reigns said the N-word.
Yeah, and no one stopped him. No one said,
because y'all think that he's one of y'all. That's the thing.
Okay, but that's true. But so did the chairman.
The chairman is fucking racist. I mean, you just answered your own question.
Exactly. So is the WWE for the culture, or do they need somebody that wants to be a politician and wants to wear the American flag and talk about the American way?
He's a plant right now, and that's why he should be a heel.
That's all they have ever wanted, bro.
Yeah, in the position he is right now, he's being a super plant. And that's why I realized when I woke up, when I put these glasses on, that I don't like Cody Rhodes. I don't like how he looks like a character out of that Mob video game. Like when I was the black one, it was 3. He played black.
Saints Row?
I killed dudes who look like Cody Rhodes on my video game.
Wow.
Listen, I hate you.
He's not. There's a character. You get the suits with the DLC. They match.
Fact.
They're the same suit.
The same suit.
Y'all are terrible.
Before me and Hot Take tell y'all about heel Cody Rhodes, I just got one thing about this whole feud with him and Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar is so indifferent. Like, Brock Lesnar, to me, with this whole feud, feels like, okay, am I due to kick his ass today? Cool. I'm going to come do it real quick, and then I'm out. I don't have time for this today. I'm going to be in the first segment. Put me on the flight back out. Okay, we got to do a pay-per-view today. Okay, I'm supposed to whip his ass for how long? 10 minutes? Cool. Put me in first, and I got to go. Like, Brock is so indifferent.
He was right there. The problem is Brock Lesnar finally found somebody whiter than him. So it messes him up.
It throws him off course.
Throws him all the way off.
I mean, he does have a point though, but he
does.
Whatever.
He got to be stopped. That's the third accurate thing he didn't say this past. He ain't lying.
That's very true. So let me kind of allow me to indulge in that comment. So, Alex, do you feel that this is like just scripted as fuck? Like with this whole thing, like, it just doesn't feel fun.
As much as Cody wants to yell and do all these things to get the crowd fired up to see him kick Brock's ass, it's just lame. It's just really getting lame. And again, I don't want to bring up WrestleMania as to why he shouldn't have won, but it's the same reason, because we're just tired of him already, and he doesn't even have a belt.
Wow. That's a bar. All right, so let's go on to the next item. Let me see what this is. Let me see if it'll show it. Okay. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna, and they engaged in a brawl this past Monday. Okay, so for me, this feels real. This feels not scripted. You know, they have a storyline that goes all the way back to UFC. Like, this is something that we wanted to see for the longest, but there's some fans that I guess they want this storyline to, they want to get it over with or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling some type of way about this or whatever. Like I've been wanting to see this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are two badass bitches and shit. It's just like, for some reason, I don't know. Like, people just want Ronda just to go away and never come back.
I feel like Willis just answered your question. It's because we know Ronda's leaving. So, like, the excitement about the match, it's really taken away. Like, we know Shayna's going to win. It would have been better if we didn't know Ronda was leaving. But because the world we live in with social media, we know things way too much in advance.
Yeah, kind of like a Brock and Goldberg situation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're both not leaving, but you know what I mean.
I think it would be so much better if it was like at least a 3-match feud. Like, let's at least get a Ronda win out of this, bro. Just so you know that third match could feel like, boom, like Shayna's finally, you know, coming out like to just, you know, get like the defeat the person everybody wants gone.
If WWE really wants to swerve us, Shayna has to tap in under 10 seconds. Tap.
Because like, bro, okay, so we're talking about the fight. Like, we talking about the fighter in both of them, bro. Ronda is clearly the better fighter.
Listen to me right now, and
go ahead.
I'm with
Tag
you.
Tag him in.
Listen. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care how y'all feel about it, how y'all feel, because this is from the heart. Fuck Ronda Rousey from the bottom of my heart. She is a terrible wrestler. She needs to fucking go. She is trash. Shayna,
bro, cut it out, bro. Her and Letty had match of the year in Fast and Furious.
Who?
That man is crazy, bro.
Yo, he is on one today.
You're 3 for 4. No. Ronda Rousey is a terrible professional wrestler. She is an okay MMA fighter. She's an okay MMA fighter. Holly Holm whooped her ass. Somebody else whooped her ass. Her up game is not up. She ain't got it up here. If she grab your arm, it's a wrap. Listen, Ronda Rousey hasn't had a decent match with any regular women's wrestler, an above average women's wrestler, or a good women's wrestler. They have to be elite to have a good match. Ronda Rousey had a match with Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Kurt Angle, and almost fucked it up. Okay? Let's just get this out the bag right now. She's terrible. El Terrible.
Wait, are we saying that Stephanie and Triple H are good wrestlers?
No. Stephanie's not a good wrestler. Triple H is one of the goats. Don't do that. Ain't got time for that.
I mean, does it come to when he's sleeping around, or is it? Are we talking about his wrestling skills?
Listen. Steroids sleeping with China Triple H is elite, and I don't want to have any other conversation about it. No one can tell me different. That man was elite. Okay, that man on steroids when he was sleeping around with Stephanie
in the wrestling ring, like doing wrestling moves,
unstoppable. One of the greats. No,
shit. I didn't say nothing.
But listen, in reference to this, Shayna Baszler was one of the best NXT Women's champions. She deserves a lot better, and she's finally getting it because there's a certain person who's not in the back anymore and tries to create talk about, I just don't get her stuff. I don't get it. Fuck that guy. At this point, I wish it was like a 3-match thing, and I wish Shayna Baszler would sweep her ass, whatever. But I don't ever want to see Ronda Rousey in the WWE ring ever again, ever. I don't want to see her AEW. I don't want to see her in New Japan. I don't want to see her in any wrestling ring ever again. She's terrible.
Damn.
That's how I feel about Keith Lee, but I digress.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh my God.
You know what? You don't. You know, you're not too far off with the Keith Lee situation because for me, it seems like, and you know, I got man boobs, you know, and like, I'm the first person to admit that, you know, I'm not ashamed of that. You know, my name is Pooh Bear for a reason, Honey Drip. I get it. But at the same time, don't laugh. At the same time, I think Keith Lee made a mistake by going to AEW. Sometimes I really do feel that way. This man went from daddy to being a Pokemon, a Digimon, a Transformer. I really do feel that way.
This is his little
really
brother.
do.
Did you just call Keith Lee Snorlax?
Basically. Basically.
No, I called him Bumblebee.
You ain't shit. That man has a wife. You ain't shit.
And his wife is not that far off. She looked like Chun-Li.
The only way to beat Keith Lee is to get the guns from Ghostbuster and cross streams.
Did you just call him
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
You just call him Stay Puft Marshmallow.
You gotta cross streams.
You can't take it back. Narrow. Okay, listen.
Wow.
You dumb.
Yep.
You dumb.
Hey, you didn't shot some arrows now, boy. Now look now. You can't take it back. Now you said it. Now all we see is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I hope you're happy. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Right.
Jesus. Okay. We're gonna go on to another item. Before we go to SmackDown, I want to talk about this character right here. So JD from New York. I really don't talk about other podcasters on here, but this is something that we really need to talk about. Now, JD, like I said, I met him a couple of times, or a matter of fact, I met him once when they were in Chicago for All Out. I think this was like in 2020 or 2020 or 2021. But anyway, he's really cool, but his takes are a little bit off the wall. They're off the chain. He said something about Shanti. She recently cut her hair off, and JD went on his podcast, and he was just like, this is a stupid ass move. I don't know why she cut her hair off. Vince McMahon is always, letting these girls do whatever the fuck they want, or, bullying them to doing what he wants them to do, and blah, blah, blah. But Shanti, she made it clear that the reason why she cut her hair off is because her sister has cancer, and she wants to basically support her. And JD got a lot of heat behind those comments or whatever. So I wanted to kind of point that out there. Did you guys have any comments, anything that y'all want to say?
Yeah, I do. First of all, this is my problem with some of these podcasters and so-called analysts and all that crap, bro. Whatever. Bro, do your research first.
Yep.
Don't just get on here saying stuff and blaming Vince McMahon for something Vince McMahon probably had nothing to do with. Do your research, bro. Like, that's all you have to do.
I think he emotionally reacts before he thinks his things through. And, he's hit or miss when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like, he'll get emotional and start yelling and because, I call him the George Costanza of wrestling. And I don't know if you guys watch Seinfeld, but he's basically just like, you know what I mean? He's basically the George Costanza of wrestling. And Vince McMahon lives in that man's head rent-free. So,
I can tell.
I really think he gets emotional and he'll get them Twitter fingers working and not think things through before he hits that send button. Yep. And that ultimately comes back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, because I feel like that information was out within like 30 minutes of SmackDown going off the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, right.
Like, how did,
It was quick. And, number one, I love Sassy Blackheart. God, I love that word. Number two, as we all are, we all watch wrestling with the scope, and we got to be able to be mindful of sometimes the things that we're saying. Once you say something, you can't take it back. Like, I said, fuck Ronda Rousey. I really mean that as a wrestler. As a person, she's not bad. But that's how I feel about her wrestling. But when you say stuff, it's best to preface those things sometimes to be able to say that stuff and then go from there at that point.
So one of our co-hosts just said this, and shout out to Stephen Garland. He said that he said it before he found out, but the real reason why she cut her hair, the only bad thing is that he didn't apologize for speaking prematurely about it.
He didn't take the tweet down. He basically got mad because people were dragging him.
Yeah, and tweet, so. I mean, I got dragged because me and Sean from Fighter, what's that, Fireful or whatever, the Bleach Report or some type of shit.
Yeah.
So remember when they were talking about the African Americans, whatever, and like how they were being treated, like, you know, them reports came out about the African Americans like having these little storylines or whatever. So I called out literally all of the reporters or whatever, and Sean reported, and he was just like, I had posted that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it happens. The only thing that you can do is you can just apologize and move on. Me and him actually had a legit conversation, like one-on-one, even though he was trying to beat my ass. So, but still, like, we had a legit conversation. I said, hey, I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have never said that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that you posted, you know. But JD has, he has an ego. He feels that because he's a very popular podcaster, like, he feels that he doesn't make any mistakes. He don't owe you any apologies, and that shit will come back to haunt you.
Eventually it will. Yeah.
Especially like when you have people listening to your podcast like it's gospel. You know, like where people believe everything you say.
You want to talk about tribalism? Those JD ones, they
exactly, bro. So it's just like,
especially especially the what's that Cornet's podcast.
Come on.
Listen, those motherfuckers, they will quote everything this motherfucker has said.
Everything.
They talk about, oh yeah, Cornette said this, and I said, did you know that Cornette don't like this person? But still, he been in the bench for a long time. Same thing with Eric Bischoff. How the fuck can you listen to somebody that damn near will close out one wrestling company and try to close out the other one? I digress.
Can I say another person? Dave Meltzer. People,
Uncle Dave.
Everything he says is gospel to these people.
And he's a fucking glazer.
Real quick.
Big time.
Real quick.
Fucking glazer.
Did y'all hear this man tell Chris
Van Vliet
that he said that Kurt Angle does not have a five-star
match?
I heard that.
That part.
Glazer.
And I'm like, so what was that match that he had with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 21?
Right. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. You can go from 05, I think it's 06 to 08, where Kurt Angle was on Perks. Bro, every match.
I know we've been addressing this topic, but my guy Hot Topic always says something that throws me off, it seems, in certain spaces. You said you like Shotzi Blackheart as a wrestler. I'm not as a person. I don't know her. She's sweet. As a wrestler, like in ring, once again, I'm asking.
Well, because I followed Shotzi when she was like in the Indies, MLW, small time. I think as a wrestler, she's very much underutilized, underused. Shotzi is not someone. Shotzi, I would say, is not someone that the WWE can actually use properly unless they cater to her style. If she has to do it,
and what exactly is her style?
She's actually a luchador. She has a lucha background. They won't let her be the luchador that she wants to be because, well, it's dangerous. Like the stuff she be doing is dangerous. Some stuff she do because that's how.
Not to cut you off, though, but what the fuck Rey Mysterio be doing? Isn't he a luchador or he's a?
Here's the difference. The luchador that Rey Mysterio is at an elite level of luchador. It's predicated more so because he's so elite that he can make his style be catered to a WCW, WWE, or Lucha Underground style. Shotzi Blackheart is not that way. The matches that she gave you at PWG, the matches that she did at Impact, some of the other indie matches that you love her for are 30-minute bangers or whatever, but she got to be able to wrestle her way. Who she is as a person, her character, how people draw to her or whatever, and she's attractive, cool. I mean Shotzi Blackheart, the actual lucha wrestler in the indies, is who I'm a fan of. That's who I love. The WWE version is different. Like Ricochet, the same one. Ricochet style is high flying. We know what a high flyer is. Ricochet's that.
if we really want to talk about it, if we really want to be technical, and I think Pocket or JC were trying to say something, but if we really want to talk about it, like Ricochet has been downgraded tremendously. Like if you really look at his work in the indie scene and you look at his work in the WWE, that man is. These are two different versions of him.
That's why I think Andrade didn't work in WWE, because La Sombra was one wrestler, and Andrade is a complete different one where he had to tone down a bunch of stuff. Because if you watch him as La Sombra, man, he was a
He's going crazy.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Bro, like some of them AAA matches he was in, crazy
matches. With Roosh, with Roosh, he was in a bunch of matches that were classics. So like he had to tone that down a lot, and that's probably why a lot of those luchadors don't work out in WWE because of that.
I always say a lot of the time, to break it down for someone who doesn't understand the difference between how a wrestler wrestles, I was like, it's like watching someone. It's like watching them be able to wrestle as an anime character, versus now having to watch them as a Marvel character in real life without the computer generated graphics, without the 3D or anything else with it. That's the difference in styles. Because it moves so fast on the indies or whatever, it's predicated more so on nailing the moves or whatever. The movement is like quicker, it's swift. When you get to WWE, where they have to capture with the camera, and they have to see certain parts, and they have to send the visuals, you have to slow down now. You have to. We all do tips. You know how the angles be. If you get the right area or whatever, you realize how much you have to slow down on certain parts to get the exact visual you want. In the indies, it's literally fucking Dragon Ball Z. It's just you watch the indies, people do this the whole time. That's all it is, bro. It's quick, it's fast. It's about the movement or whatever. There's no like if it's not syndicated or if it's not televised or whatever, they're worried about making sure that this move sticks and this move goes right. They're not worried about the timing of it all. They know the timing in their head. But now when you go to WWE, you have to wait a half a second. You have to wait a couple.
You got to wait for a camera to get in position to make sure it catches it right.
A la Montez Ford, and during the pandemic, when he tried to jump over the rope, Austin was like, I was supposed to be there. Boom.
Wow. That's crazy.
I think part of it too, like it's a WWE style, but I think also they don't have enough luchadors to interact with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, that's true.
That's cool if you got that style, but if you don't have anybody else to dance with, it doesn't work.
That's good, right?
So let's go on to SmackDown real quick. Because we're clocking on almost an hour down. So Asuka yet survives not only Bianca Belair but near cashing by Io Sky. So this past Friday, Asuka and Bianca Belair finally she gets her rematch, but of course Charlotte comes out there, interferes, and the remaining members of I'm about to say Toxic Attraction. Oh my goodness! I mean Damage Control. They come out, they interfere, cost Bianca the match or whatever, and then Io Sky was trying to cash in, but unfortunately, Asuka escaped. So this storyline with the women on SmackDown, what do you guys think about that?
I would like to begin this one because first I want to tell the real Garland to know your role and shut your mouth. Asuka is never an afterthought. Ever, never will she be. She's the champion. That's not an afterthought. Wow. She has the title. With that said, we all want to see Asuka versus Io Sky. That's what we all want to see. We want Asuka to pass the torch to Io. I'm here for all of it. Anytime Asuka and Io stand in the ring together, Io has never disappointed me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, ever. Ever. So
I feel that energy. I do feel that energy. I do. Anybody wanted to speak on this?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We all know. Well, for those who don't know, I'm a Bianca Belair fan. I want her to win the title back. You know what I'm saying? And as he said, as Steven said, Asuka is an afterthought in this feud. because clearly to me, the two stars in this feud are Charlotte and Bianca. And I really think that's majority of what everybody wants to see, especially from a WWE standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two top dogs now, especially on SmackDown. Asuka,
I feel like your Bianca bias. I feel like your
Asuka
Bianca
is losing
bias.
that title soon.
Your Bianca bias is coming into play with
No,
this.
it's not.
It feels like it, because if we're being honest, Bianca went stale while she had the title. So
That's your opinion, bro.
Hold on. Time out. I can't give you
That's
that.
your opinion.
Yeah, I can't give you that, bro. I can't.
Man, black people and Bianca, why do we act like this?
No,
I mean, I have to concur.
I agree.
with
I
you. I have to, because I mean the reason why I wanted Bianca to drop the title, because like number one, like don't get me wrong, historic reign. Don't get me wrong. However, she was giving me Kofi Kingston vibes. Like you were hot for 1 minute, but then girl, like you went down. I mean, you can like her because of her yams. You can like her because of her outfits.
That's not it, bro.
Hold on. You can like her because of all this shit. And Pocket, don't do that, because you was up there on Twitter. Not Twitter, excuse me.
I love the yams.
I know. And I got packed up because of you.
I love them.
So, yes, and I got packed up for a week because of you.
We didn't have to bring that here.
No, we have to bring that up because I'm still mad at you because of that.
We didn't have to bring that here.
No, we got to bring that here because number one, like I get that you love her. I do. But the thing is, you need to think of our friendship before you bring the fucking yams on that damn TikTok.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, bro? That picture had never got me banned before, bro. Ever.
Listen.
Ever.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, look, her yams, come on, spectacular. Not talking about it.
Terrible.
With Bianca, what? So you gonna tell me as
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just listening.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's about who you have to face. When everyone says, "Oh, when she won the title, everything went stale," who were her partners? Who could she listen?
Everybody left.
Sasha was right. Exactly. There was
That's not her fault.
That's not her fault. She had it, bro. She almost had it. She had a banger match with Io Sky in Puerto Rico, and people forgot how good she was.
I understand that.
Bianca Belair. Listen, after the Mae Young Classic, Bianca Belair has never been on the decline. She's always gone up and down.
What?
I don't agree with that, bro.
What?
Like, because if that was the case, then I wouldn't want her to like lose her title. Like, for real, because like she was on a decline. Because like number one, like her promos were not that good. If we're gonna say, if you're sitting here, you're glazing and shit, I need you to sit the fuck down. Like, for real.
Oh my God!
Would you guys?
You know, I love you, Joe.
I
do.
love you back, but
So
But-
what? Okay.
but-
So what is Asuka doing for the title?
She ain't doing shit either.
No, but here's the
Okay,
thing.
that's another question. Let me ask another question since everybody glazes her. What is Rhea Ripley doing with the title?
She ain't doing shit either. I don't
No,
listen.
okay.
Hold on. First of all, I don't need to glaze her. I already told you about her on TikTok. I said,
That's what I'm saying.
I said, no, listen. If we really want to be real about this shit, either on SmackDown or on Raw, both of the women right now is trash.
Let me be clear.
But this the thing about it though, Charlotte and Bianca, I feel like that feud would make it better. But go ahead, bro.
For casual fans, I agree that Charlotte versus Bianca is the feud only because commercially they've been coming out dressed half naked for the past 6 weeks.
Man, bro, it ain't got nothing to do with that, bro.
The only thing we see is what they're wearing every week. I'm not doing this without them.
All Stars of
The reason why Asuka is still valid in this whole scenario is because she's very hard to beat. When Asuka's in any match, you don't think to yourself, Asuka's of course going to lose this. You never know because Asuka can beat whoever, whenever, however. That's why Asuka's always important in any feud. That's why they're keeping her important in their feud, because as much as they want to be, Charlotte looks like Temu, Sheen. And then we have like it's not working, bro.
Hold on 1 second, bro, because I can't let you ride with that comment. Listen.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
It's straight
Give me 1
BS.
second. Would you guys have been okay if Bianca would have dropped the belt to Io in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind because that was a banger ass match.
That was a sick match. That was a sick match.
Yeah, that was a banger match. I don't know why. I mean, like, why would she keep it for her to lose it a couple weeks later? Like that. I mean, that makes no sense. But I mean, I guess the powers that be like must had like a big plan for her. I guess. I mean,
so,
I don't know.
I would have rather seen Io get a rematch that night of Champions instead of Asuka.
The reason that you have to put the title on Asuka with WWE is two reasons: her age and how much money they're going to make. If Bianca becomes a heel and they create it a certain way, Asuka's in her 40s. All-Star is right. No matter what Asuka does, she's always going to be the exponent in any match because she can wrestle anybody. That is true. However, Bianca Belair is basically who they have now. There's no more four horsewomen. There's no more of that. Becky Lynch does whatever she does. Bayley just got hurt from one of our from somebody that just commented on it, and then it's Charlotte. You gotta find more pieces. Just like life after Roman, you gotta find life after the four horsewomen.
And Charlotte ain't wrestling nobody if it ain't for a belt.
What do you say?
But we're gonna move on. This number, if this can come up, Escobar advances in the U.S. title tournament. I don't know if you guys want to really talk about this. I don't know if there's any type of relevance.
I just want to know when they're going to change whatever.
Get Austin Theory out of here. Get Austin Theory.
He needs to get packed up.
Gotta say, pack him up.
Out of here. Get him out of here.
Pack him up. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
pack him, his slew foot walk, his trash music, get him out of here, bro.
Time for that, bro. Because best believe, bro, they have tried, bro. They have tried to do everything possible for him, bro. But now that they see that they have a young star and like Grayson Waller and other guys that want to step up to the plate.
And Pretty Deadly's hurt, and you can't.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about it was I forgot dude name. Yeah, he got a separated shoulder, so he's supposed to be out.
I think it's Elton Prince. The one.
The same guy that hurt Big E hurt him.
Ridge.
You're right, bro.
Same guy.
You're right. The same motherfucker, dude.
I think he put a tweet out. I think he put a tweet out the same night explaining what happened too.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure, but I think he put a tweet out explaining.
Wow, because like I could have, I was thinking about this shit, but I should have tweeted it, but I'm just like I wasn't sure. I was like, isn't that the same dude that injured Big E?
Yep.
Same dude. Wow, that is
same dude. Bro, Ridge Holland is like this incident. You can blame whoever you want to blame, but like when you take a bump like that, like when he took that bump after that shoulder tackle, that was
And the thing is, you could take maybe 1 or 2 more weeks of Austin Theory having that belt with Pretty Deadly coming out there to save him.
Right.
But now it's like express train. Now that thing needs to happen now.
You got to get rid of it.
It's coming.
That's crazy.
It's coming.
They could just basically just keep dude off of TV, feud wherever you're going.
He has to go away and repackage. Yeah.
Yep.
They're gonna slap a new coat of paint on him. They're gonna slap a new coat of paint on him.
No, they just go throw him with the way. As soon as they're able to build that with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano joining up and building the whole group up, you should just go over there.
But also, like, okay, I get that they're trying to push the way or whatever, or DUI or whatever the fuck they're called.
DIY.
You thinking about
whatever
already?
Whatever. My thing is, why would you want to repackage somebody, or more so, why would you want to even reform the way and half the audience doesn't even know who the fuck the way is?
Because stables work in wrestling.
Who?
Stables work in wrestling.
Stables work in wrestling.
Yeah, factions work in wrestling.
In the WWE?
Yeah, absolutely.
And to me, if all of them as singles wrestlers doesn't work, they can all come together as a unit and
exactly
and run that, bro. Bro, factions lately in WWE, bro, have been running shit, bro. So.
We all want the Hurt Business to come back. We want
Oh my God, you just had
Hey,
bring that up.
No. Whoever's listen, I don't want the Hurt Business to come back in any shape, fashion, or form.
I don't think. But I mean, I'm fine with Montez. I'm fine with the Street Profits being with Bobby, bro. I just do not want them to call it the Hurt Business.
Thank you. That's all I want, bro.
So
I'm like, bro,
it doesn't matter what they call it. We're still gonna call it the Hurt Business.
I mean, yeah, bro, because that's what fans do, bro. I mean, but yeah, bro. I mean, call it something else, bro. Just start something fresh, bro.
Something else, bro. Please.
I'm sorry, but I like this version.
But because I don't want people to like just down it, bro. Just because it's the Hurt Business 2.0 or something. Like, let's give it a chance and see what they actually do with them. Like, because people have been saying, well, they're not using the Street Profits, at all, or they're not doing this for Bobby, or they're okay. So now let's see what they do with this. We can't down it before, we see, and factions have been working lately. Like, factions have been the main part of WWE TV lately. So I feel like, if they book it right, it pays off for all of them. Including, we might finally get that Montez push that everybody's wanting, but this might be like how The Rock joined the Nation of Domination, to just push him out some kind of way. Well, I mean, that's just my opinion, bro. But I just feel like we got to give it a chance. Bro.
You just called Bobby Lashley Farouk, and you called the other dude D-Lo.
No.
You're dominated just like Farouk.
You're putting words in my mouth. I just said. This just might be what the Nation of Domination was for The Rock, bro.
You're right. Bobby Lashley does the domination just like Farouk. I see it.
Okay.
I see what you did there. And the other one, and Dolphin looks like D'Lo Brown. This is crazy right now.
No.
This is nuts.
That's not what he said.
No, he just all starts being petty.
You got a point, bro, but that's not where I was going with it. But
honestly, I really do feel that Dawkins have a lot of D'Lo Brown qualities.
He does
a lot, and I mean, you can.
Are you saying that because he's light skinned? Is that what you're saying?
You shut up. Like,
I want to know. I want to know why you think he's.
I'm not going to answer.
I'm saying that because Dawkins be moving his head a lot too. It's like,
you know what?
Nah, listen, my one thing. I just have one issue. With them bringing. My one issue with them bringing back the Hurt Business. If they're anything less than dominant, I don't want it.
What he said.
If they're anything less than dominant, I don't want it. I don't want.
I feel that.
I don't need no wives Hurt Business.
I don't
want back, go full force with it. Go 100, all gas, no brakes.
Like, I don't want to be called the Hurt Business, but at the same time, I feel like this version I have more credibility because, like, Shelton Benjamin, come on, dude. By that point in time, it was like, get dude out of here.
Exactly.
Even with Cedric, it's like, okay, so they put Rich Swann in here, got it. Like,
because
the Street Profits got some credibility.
You literally had Shelton Benjamin and Cedric be jobbers for in this year.
But nobody cared about them to begin with. By the time they got there, it was like, why are they?
That's facts, bro. They gave them something to do, bro. By basically being Bobby's lackeys, bro. Like, now you have a full group of credible dudes, bro. Montez is the talker. You know what I'm saying? Dawkins is the powerhouse in a way. Bobby is the dominant guy, the dominant front guy. Who doesn't need to talk?
That's a good combination. That's a deadly combination.
If Cedric Alexander didn't look like Big Swole, he'd be further.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's his wife. All-Star, bro, you gotta be stopped.
Oh my God, bro, you are a savage, bro. Why the fuck would you even bring Bo in this conversation, bro?
You are
savage.
Oh my God.
Who hurt you, All-Star?
Christ.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Next subject. Oh, Jesus. Okay. this situation. So, all right, good. All right, so J Spitz, yeah, JJ's, yes. Okay, so he super kicks Paul Heyman.
The Penguin.
Shut up.
The Walrus.
He
The
super kicks
Juicer.
Solo. Next week he's supposed to talk with the tribal chief and discuss the lay or the I guess the rules of engagement or whatever before their SummerSlam match. I want to know, what do you guys think about the whole situation when they're putting the spotlight on Jay, where Jimmy is going to come into the situation? Do you think that Jay is going to be the next undisputed world heavyweight champion? Like, I mean, what you guys think?
You can I for a minute just ask a question, general, to all five of my boys here. Yo, so question: am I the only one who felt that SmackDown was 1 hour of highlights of the Bloodline and 1 hour of wrestling?
Here's my answer. SmackDown is always an hour of the Bloodline and 1 hour.
Was it more pronounced this week more than ever though?
No,
I mean, but they've been doing this like all for like the last couple weeks.
They put it on Raw too. I'm like,
they do it on Raw too much.
And NXT.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't know they did it on NXT.
Yeah, they do it on NXT too.
You don't watch NXT. Stop it. You don't watch it.
No, I'm not, nigga. I'm the first one to tell you that I don't watch NXT.
Bro, NXT be good, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Y'all
sleeping on NXT, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna say some shit, and before anybody like come to me in the comments, I don't care. Collision, NXT.
Ooh-wee. He ain't lying.
Are you saying that they're both the same?
No, he said NXT is better than Collision.
He's not saying that, bro.
What are you saying, Joe? What are you saying?
Listen, NXT this week, Collision this week. NXT is here, Collision is here. NXT gave bangers. That was black and gold NXT. That was
NXT every week since Collision has been in existence.
Fire.
But Collision's been trash for like 3 weeks, and like
every week of his existence.
I'll give you the Forbidden Door Collision was halfway decent. After Forbidden Door was halfway decent. This one was okay, but again, this one had 1 hour of one match, and then the second hour was. But I don't want to talk too much about AEW because I know that's coming up. But yeah, Collision to me is Collision is trash. It's been trash since the beginning. I mean, like I said, maybe you can make the argument for the last 2 episodes.
I'll give my thoughts we talk about it.
Anybody who likes Collision is from Chicago or just loves.
Right here, bro. God, right here.
Because I'm like, bro, you
just shoot me in the fucking face. Thank you.
Eviscerating.
Okay, so I was going to talk about the Seth Rollins situation, about him throwing shade at Roman, but we really don't got time for that because like right now we're like on 1 hour and 17 minutes. So let's just go on to AEW. So we're just going to talk about AEW. We're going to talk about Dynamite, Collision, Battle of the Belts, and then we're going to go on to our last topic or whatever.
Collision won't take long.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Most definitely.
And Battle of the Belts cut off at the end, so.
And you know what, bro? Like I did not watch that shit. I didn't watch Battle of the Belts like after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I still don't know who won between Tony Storm and what's her face?
Nobody does.
Tony Storm.
Was that Goldberg and Diamond Dallas Page again?
Stupid. Hold on a second. So Willis said that NXT is a waste of time because once they don't do shit with the people, once they come to the main roster, so it's pointless to watch.
I need Willis to go back and do his research. Tell me when NXT started, and then look at Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami
Roman
Zayn,
Reigns,
Those are exceptions.
Bianca Belair.
John Moxley.
And talk to me on another day.
Because
Those are exceptions.
That's straight. And
No,
then,
not exceptions. All of them are from NXT. Talk to me on
right,
Yeah.
because then they're starting to use underutilized stars in NXT.
Every
Like,
champion,
so
every champion in WWE was on NXT.
Finn
But
Balor.
I do concur with Willis on a certain aspect. Like there's certain stars that do come on there and they get zero reactions. Like Ciampa. Ciampa is like one of their biggest stars. He's a former NXT champion, and yet he came out there. Maybe it was the city they was at, but like he did not get a reaction whatsoever.
They know that Ciampa's not going to be popular again, and neither are Johnny Gargano till they reform their tag team. Like they understand that.
And then how is that WWE's fault though? Like I mean,
but that is WWE fault in certain.
But everybody's not going to be a star. Like I mean,
Everybody's
just
not
because
you
you
saying Johnny Gargano is not a star?
To me, not really. I mean, he was a star in
He's
NXT,
a tag team
bro.
star. If you ask me, he's a tag team star. I don't think he's a solo star for
He's not.
a main event.
Whoa, hey.
I don't think he will ever reach main event status.
This isn't AEW. The champions aren't 205 and lighter. This isn't Adam Cole.
I think he could be a great mid card champion, bro. But other than that, bro,
I do agree with you. I would agree with you.
I don't see him as a main eventer ever, bro. But I mean, him and Ciampa as DIY, what the fuck ever.
See,
hey,
you got the same. See, I'm saying DUI.
Do it yourself, DIY.
No, I was just playing, bro. I already knew the name. Bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yo.
JC, you have been quiet. You've been just watching us clown. Do you have any comments on this
about the NXT situation? I mean, yeah, that's a hard. Yeah, come on, man. It's too many people like that's champions now or street pro. Like it's too many people that's come up from NXT that's like really just killing it. So you can't say that. Like the old guard of WWE is pretty much going away. And a lot of these cats are from NXT. A lot of people that's in AEW went from NXT to the roster, failed, and now they're there. So you can't say that. Now, I think the transition sometimes from NXT to the main roster is where like the issue has been with Vince. So I could see that kind of thought process. But like, nah, they got way too many stars on the main roster.
I'm gonna start a petition called "Give NXT a Chance." Y'all need to give NXT
bro,
a chance.
for real, bro. Because people keep downing them because of what they seen when they became the colorful 2.0. Like, bro,
I mean, that's where you fucked up. Like, no one told you to be Nick at Night,
bro.
No one told you to be PBS.
But people keep giving Collision a chance every week, bro, and they've been garbage.
Man, they be making excuses too. Like,
really?
It's Saturday. Well,
so we're gonna. So what we're gonna do?
You gotta hold that same energy, bro. Like,
I mean, if I don't like them, if I don't care for them, like, okay, you might have a valid point.
You know what though? Because Chris, I'm gonna tell you. Chris, I'm gonna tell you why. Me and you on TikTok conversed, and we literally saw a dude making excuses for Collision, saying that Collision was good, and he hadn't even watched the show.
Can't do that, bro.
That's true.
You got it.
That's true. And I want to kind of elaborate what he just said. So this man was on a live. And he was sitting here and he was saying that Collision was great. So I'm just like, what the fuck was you watching?
He was watching.
And that's what I said to him.
Listen,
I said, like, what are you watching?
Collision is great.
That hold on 1 second, bro. He said that he read the results. He didn't see the show. He seen the results. How the fuck can you sit here and say that this shit was good and you read some fucking results?
That is glazing at its finest.
I gotta say this.
Glazing.
Collision is great. My gamer tag is Jared All-Star, and my 2K career, my Collision is fire. That's because I got crazy. Like,
Wow.
bring the wild card. I see your creation on TikTok. Don't play. You don't act like you ain't got one.
What? Whoa!
Look.
How did you? Oh yeah, that's right. You follow me. Never mind. Okay, all right. Never mind. Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna get that game next week. Hold on. Let me get like a week under my belt, and I'm on that with you.
Let's get it.
Wait. What game we talking about?
You talking about 2K? Don't act like you don't know where you created your character.
No. I mean, I packed somebody up today. As a matter of fact, I packed up the same person that he was arguing with. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. Okay, so let's move on to Dynamite. All right, Dynamite last week was either here or there, and it seems like the only good thing about Dynamite really is Adam Cole and MJF. It's like the odd couple. It's like we're trying to figure out like who's going to turn on who. We see it coming. What you guys think about that?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ever since the first week I've seen it, bro, we all know, bro, I'm not the biggest AEW fan, bro, but I've been watching it lately, bro. It is gold, bro. It's
the
gold,
most
bro.
entertaining part of the show is literally
Easily,
MJF
bro,
and
because it's kind of like that rock and sock connection, man. I guess you could say Daniel Bryan and Kane, and bro, it's just like an odd connection, bro. It just works,
and the
bro.
fact that MJF showed up and called him on his Twitch stream. It's just, I mean, come on, man.
Hey, that was dope.
Come on.
That was dope.
I mean, you can't even if that was scripted, that is gold, man.
Adam Cole is definitely the one that's going to turn in this scenario, but it's a fire story.
They've been doing their thing, bro. And I think if Adam Cole turns, bro, it'll be better, bro, because I guess everybody might be expecting MJF to do the turning, bro. And it'll kind of bring a shock factor to MJF, bro. You know, Adam Cole does the turning and MJF has this shocked look on his face, like, dang, bro, you know, you kind of beat me to the punch, bro. You know?
Right.
But I fuck with it, bro.
I like Dynamite. I like Dynamite because there were some dry spots last week. It's progressively getting better. They had highlights where, you know, Kota Ibushi's coming back, which is a big deal. But like the MJF and Adam Cole factor just makes this so much more entertaining now. Where like as you get like great wrestle matches, awesome. But now the entertaining factor where you're entertained and properly entertained is that much better, bro. I fucks with it.
I mean, it's coming, bro. I still think they got a lot to do when it comes to the entertainment side, but that's just me.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious because we did this earlier in the show where we talked about something being mid and we gave a good point, but it doesn't change the fact that it's mid.
Yeah.
I just don't like you right now. Okay. So Swerve Strickland and Nick Wayne, the 18-year-old that just debuted.
Baby Osprey.
Yeah, Baby Osprey. Like,
I think it's racist when we say that.
Why?
What?
How's it racist?
Because why? Because why? Because they both wear pants and he holds his hands up like this. Because honestly, Will Ospreay is obviously a much better wrestler than this young kid who has potential. But I feel like Will Ospreay would say, "Don't mention my name in the same breath as this child."
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't fire, bro, but I'm tired of how they're doing Swerve, bro.
Me too.
Basically,
I'm sick of it.
Hey,
I'm sick of it.
Real quick question, and I don't know if anybody on the scene like that. Is Nick Wayne the same dude that he wrestled at
Yes.
The young kid?
At Defy?
And Evolve.
I'm sorry, Defy. Is that it? Yeah.
Yes.
Defy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he busted him open.
This was their third match.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be fire. But like, you gotta give okay, listen, Swerve needs to be world champion. And I don't care what anybody says, anybody says.
Something, bro.
Swerve during his hit row run till now has shown you he can carry whoever he needs to carry. He carried Keith Lee the whole tag team.
He can, bro. And all those mid-ass faction that they have tried to form with him, bro, yet he is still one of those guys, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's sickening, bro. Like, I get it, bro. Orange Cassidy is a workhorse, bro. Orange Cassidy is good, bro. But give Swerve that title now, bro. Please. Give Swerve that title.
In the Battle Royal, everybody was like, Oh, okay. Oh,
You want to know what's interesting about Swerve? And I am going to bring up another. I know we're talking about AEW, but I am going to bring up WWE because we talked about styles earlier. The WWE style equipped Swerve for the longevity he's going to be able to have in wrestling today. His style was much faster, much erratic back in the day before he went to WWE. Now he's polished. Everything is set. It's a style where he's not going to injure himself too often, and he still gets off like high gravity moves. The man is awesome and gets his hair done the same place Out of Pocket does. It's fire. Like,
Wow.
Number one, Out of Pocket's hair is glorious. Number two,
Thank y'all, man.
Number two.
Appreciate
It's awesome. Number two,
So random, dude.
that reference right there is my problem with someone who works at AEW. Because you got the tools to be better, but instead you gained weight, became trash, took the money, and now we can't trust you for shit. Here's your shit.
You ain't wrong.
what is going on?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That noise threw me off a little bit.
Oh, that wasn't me.
But I digress.
Is that you? That
Hey, what is that?
What is that?
That sounds like somebody getting some slop, boy.
Oh, that's my dog. She licking her bowl. Oh, man.
Man.
That's my bad.
Is that JC? What you doing?
That is wild.
As Chris would say, I digress.
I will definitely digress.
No, that's my fault. He came in here and started going crazy. I was like, yeah, my bad.
Somebody was changing the color of the lights.
No, we said world champion, Willis. Hold on, Willis. We said world champion.
You know what? Let's move. Okay, so we already. Oh, excuse me. We.
Hey, if JC camera move, we know what's up. If his camera go off,
We don't.
then say goodnight to him.
Whoever give you,
I thought he was about to hit the Daniel Garcia.
Misunderstood don't need to be explained.
I'm sorry, say JC finna get up to the Daniel Garcia again.
Right, hey, if you see me do
Oh,
this,
no. That boy getting a little X-rated. This is YouTube.
oh, man.
All right. Let's move on to Collision. FCR and excuse me, Bullet Club Go. They had a phenomenal match. I mean, the match was like 58 minutes and 13 seconds. So fire ass match. I will definitely say that this is match of the year candidate. Definitely. I'm very shocked that Willow, aka Wheel of Fortune, won against Ruby Soho. Black Excellence. Not even mad at that. Ricky Starks turning heel on CM Punk, grabbing the ropes while he was pinning Punk. I didn't expect that part, but once again, Black Excellence.
You didn't think Punk was gonna let him go over clean, now, did you?
No.
Come on now.
Yeah,
you know he was.
you're right.
He's out
You're right
of
on that,
shape
bro.
and can't wrestle no more.
Listen, everybody got super excited for the Pebble. I mean, Ricky Starks to be in this position, and it didn't mean anything.
Wow.
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I called him the Pebble too, bro. But I'll start out with a tag team match, right?
Okay.
Bro. That tag team match, bro. It was so good, bro. I fell asleep, woke up, it was still on. And it was, bro, I couldn't, after I woke back up, bro, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna actually sit here and watch it, bro. It was good, bro. Very, very, very long, bro, but they most definitely put on, bro. They did. And I'm not the biggest fan of either tag team, bro, but they put on.
The only thing I didn't like about that tag match was, towards the end where they stopped and they had the 4-way where we look in and I'm looking at you, you looking at me. They did that way too long.
They did.
WWE did that, they got crucified. Like they didn't have that probably went on for at least 30, 45 seconds. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Them niggas was tired.
Shit. I mean, because Bill was laying on it, he was like,
That's like,
Okay.
I'm like,
They was
do you
gas.
need some CPR? I mean, shit.
Them
no,
niggas
real
tired,
talk. That's
bro.
like FTR.
Yeah, but the match was hot though.
Yeah, the match was hot. That's like FTR's fifth 2 out of 3 falls match. They did like 2 of them in NXT. They did a couple in AEW, and they did one in Ring of Honor, I believe. They're good for
I
that.
think they did one. I think they did one in Mexico too, bro.
Yeah,
For
they're
real.
good for that shit. FTR, listen, FTR will give you some bangers in that tag team.
That's what FTR does. They focus on what they know people are gonna like. They're big fan pleasers.
Yeah,
Like
very
the
much
FTR
so.
is always gonna do that.
They're good, brother. They're good. They're both really fucking good in that fucking ring. Not bad on. They're not bad on doing promos. They're good. They deserve this push. As long as the Young Bucks never see it again, I'm good. That's all I need.
Shit, as long the young buck said, as long as it's on Collision, we fine with it. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, as far as that tag match goes, FTR is FTR. I'm first of all, I'm excited about finally Jay White is being treated right in AEW. And I think it established him and Juice Robinson, unfortunately, as the workhorses of Collision. Like they're getting there. So I like that. It was a dope match, man. The false finishes, everything from beginning to end, I didn't have an issue with it. I low key want to see it again. I don't know about 2 out of 3 falls, but I definitely want to see them go at it one more time.
I don't want to talk about
Okay. So my thing, right, bro, I felt like for free TV, bro, it should have been on a pay-per-view, bro. Should have been on a pay-per-view, bro. Because if that didn't eclipse enough views, bro, you just wasted your time. That shit should have been on a pay-per-view, bro.
Probably the best match Collision has had since it started.
Easily.
I totally
Absolutely.
agree.
Easily.
Easily.
But that's why they had to put it on the show, though. They have to do some type of matches like that to draw interest.
Yeah, but
Bro.
then see, at the same time, you can't do that every week. You have to, you got to bring some creativity to Collision because, like, once again, I concur that, you know, with Joe, that Collision, I don't know about NXT. You know, that's why I wasn't commenting, you know, since Terrell want to talk about, and there's nothing wrong with my glasses. You just mad because yours, you got, you know, you got too much white stuff on yours.
Yeah, he's
But
a hater,
anywho,
bro. He's a hater.
Excuse me?
He called me, no, I'm talking about Terrell. He called me T-Pain 2.0. He think I didn't see that. But I see he's a hater.
He's
Go ahead.
just mad because you are more handsome than him. And I think that's probably what the problem is. Anyway, let's move on. The issue is that Collision is just mid. And we have seen that the last 2 weeks before this Collision. And like, you know, me and Alice have always been talking about this shit. Like, dude, I don't see what's the whole point of Collision. They need to work on fucking Dynamite. They damn sure need to work on Rampage. Because I don't know what the fuck they do on Rampage. I think Rampage is just there just to be there.
Like, for me, if you got Rampage, Dynamite, Collision, and you bought Ring of Honor, you should start building up the wrestlers in Ring of Honor to be able to create a new narrative for you so you can keep going as AEW.
So basically, like, Ring of Honor should low-key be their NXT, bro. It should be their developmental, bro.
That
Like,
has to be it.
Yeah.
You don't have the Nightmare Company no more.
Wait. Ring of Honor isn't their developmental brand?
It should be. Well,
if it isn't, bro, it should be, man. That's all I'm getting at.
I thought it was.
Shit, to me,
they don't even fucking know. Like,
they don't specify, bro, what it is, bro. They still want to treat it like it's the biggest deal, bro. It's not.
I thought Ring of Honor was AEW Dark with belt.
They made one of the greatest Ring of Honor champions. Tag team was one of the oldest motherfuckers in wrestling.
Unbelievable.
And be one of the greats at Ring of Honor. Okay?
Why is Jeff Jarrett still on my TV screen?
What? Jeff Jarrett is 90.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Jeff Jarrett listen to me, bro. Jeff Jarrett gonna get him some money, man. Jared gonna get him a bag.
I mean, so, like we've
I
been
met
seeing
him.
that.
He gonna get him.
shit.
He gonna get him a bag every
And he's
time,
getting his wife. He's getting his wife a bag too, apparently. So
easily.
And why is Karen even there?
Like, bro, see that's what makes me sometimes so mad with AEW, bro, because sometimes it just seems like they just got little strikes of tea, like they got little strikes of tea and they just run around there, bro. Karen Jarrett ain't got no business being on today's television, bro.
Things that don't make sense.
Like, why?
Why?
It's just like, did you want to have a nostalgic thought? Or, bro, like, people was thinking about Karen Jarrett. Oh, she's on my TV screen. Great. No.
Shibata is a star, though. I want to be clear.
the only reason why people know her name is because her name is Karen.
And that she's, you know what? Shut up.
Oh.
But also,
Don't do it.
she slept with. That's Kurt Angle's past wife.
Ex-wife,
Which-
it is.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously at that time he had no taste. Now he said once or twice that he got some black pussy, but I digress. Whatever. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I mean, that's
Jason Jordan.
stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Stop it.
Hey man, my man Jason Jordan been on
Shots
TV
fired.
lately now. Jason
Yeah,
Jordan been
shots
on
fired.
TV lately. Y'all seen him now.
He's back out. He working his back. His neck. He's still working.
He been on TV.
It's terrible. So do y'all want to go into Slammiversary or do y'all want to just go to the main events?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All I'm gonna say about Slammiversary is, bro, shout out to all that black excellence that was displayed on Slammiversary. Yes.
Yeah.
Slammiversary doing they 10. I'm sorry, bro. Impact been doing their thing, bro, and they trying to grow that thing back up, man. Pause. But yeah, they been doing their thing, bro. And I've been sleeping on Impact for a long time, well, as of late, anyways. But yeah, shout out to Trinity, bro.
Basically, yeah.
Trinity, bro. Shout out to Leo Rush, bro.
Can I ask y'all an honest question? And I want y'all to answer honestly. Don't give me a Bianca Belair answer. Is Trinity a good wrestler?
Oh, shaky.
Yeah, I have no comment. I have no
Stop
comment
that.
on that.
Stop that.
He's a good entertainer.
She's good in the ring. Stop that. She's good in the ring. But you ain't
No, is she a good wrestler?
I think that she.
hold on, wait, no. Give me one second. Is Jade Cargill a good wrestler?
Shaky.
That's insulting the Trinity because she's been wrestling 15 more years than her. That's
Why
insulting
you,
the Trinity.
so why you
bro.
gotta
That's
put
my point.
her in the same discussion?
But that's my
but-
point. That's my point. It's not.
but
Me, it's
also-
not a black thing.
No, I know that's not a black thing, but
I didn't make
see
it a
that
black thing. I asked if Trinity was a good wrestler.
I'm just making
I
sure.
heard
I'm just
one of
making
her
sure.
big-
Because
I
Trinity
heard
can wrestle. Trinity
No,
can
she
wrestle.
cannot. 5 of her moves have to do with her butt. She cannot wrestle. She cannot.
I heard one of her fans. I heard
Listen,
one of her
okay,
fans call her.
one out of 10. 1 out of 10. What would you give her?
In the ring, a 4.5. Straight
I'll
like
give her a
that.
3
Wait, this 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
out of 10.
4.5 at least.
Damn, she can't get a 6 or a 7.
No,
I was
Yeah,
gonna say 6.
I
but
would've
it's
gave
being
her
harsh.
5.
why?
She,
Because you
bruh,
glazing
she,
over
bruh.
her?
She
Is that
is-
why?
No, it has nothing to. Listen. Okay.
She's solid,
okay, here we
bro.
go.
She's solid, bro. But
Here
she
we go. What I attribute to somebody being good in the ring is: have you gotten anybody hurt? Are your matches hard to watch?
Really, bro?
Yes. bro. Okay, fine. Okay,
everybody's
fine.
everybody's
Let's do
criteria
it like
is
this.
different.
Let's do it just like this then.
Okay.
Let's just do it just like this. Is Ronda Rousey a good wrestler? Yes or no?
See, you're only doing that because you don't like Ronda.
No,
Rousey.
I'm asking y'all a question because I'm going somewhere with it.
Yeah, and I've seen where he went with
Trust
that
me,
too.
trust
But
me.
you know what?
Trust me.
Let's,
No, trust
let's
me.
play his game though. So what did you say?
Is Ronda Rousey a good wrestler? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Now, is Shayna Baszler a good wrestler? Yes or
Yes,
no?
she is.
Yes.
Okay. Is y'all didn't watch NXT? Damn. Yeah.
Shaky.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, All Star does. I don't.
Is Willow
Shaky,
okay?
Shaky, he out.
Is Willow Nightingale a good wrestler? Yes or no?
She's good for Wheel of Fortune.
She's okay. She's not good.
She all right.
So that match with Mercedes Moné, she's just good.
I didn't watch
A
that,
good
so I
match
can't
does not
comment
make
on
you a
that.
good wrestler.
I was just gonna say
I didn't say.
you
That's not what I said. That's not what I
need
said.
more. You need more than one.
This is why I gave the criteria off of. Are your matches hard to watch? Do you hurt people? Are you dangerous in the ring? Trinity is none of those things. Therefore, she's good.
I mean, because she
I'm not
barely
saying
has
dominating
she's
any.
elite.
I
I'm
mean,
not saying she's great. She's solid. She's a 6 or 7, depending.
I mean, but Joe, that's kind of hard to say when she's barely in the ring.
And she
made a choice to do that. And then the company she worked for before, they didn't really use her.
I get all of that.
Right.
I get all that, but then you say that like she never hurt anybody or whatever. Like she was stuck in catering, so like of course you was stuffing your mouth. You were with your husband while he was getting DUI.
Okay, so here we go. So here's the tier of wrestling that I go to.
Hold up, Joe. Yo, hot
Right,
topic.
right.
I know you love your black queens. Trinity's not a great wrestler, and she lost to a woman that is an 8.5 at least as a wrestler. Like Deanna is a great wrestler. Trinity is mid.
I agree.
Trinity is mid.
I'll give her a 6. But I agree, Deanna Purrazzo is a great wrestler. Okay, when I put top tier wrestlers, Charlotte is like number 10. She's like the 10.
You're overrating her.
You're not gonna get an argument from me. They know I love Charlotte.
Oh, that's why. Oh, well, she gonna get an A from me.
Oh, okay, time out. Wait a minute. Just so I can get clarity of who I'm talking to. Who is a better female wrestler than Charlotte?
People that's not in the WWE right now.
Name me 3.
I mean, shit. They all left. I mean, shit. I mean, okay. Oh, you said 3, right? Oh,
3 wrestlers better than Charlotte.
This is easy. Big Swole. Well, no,
what?
No, she. No, I mean, scratch that. Scratch that.
Cedric Alexander.
You shut up. Okay. Anyway.
You got to chill.
Asuka is better than her. Sasha Monet is better than her. That's it. That's all I
don't know about.
got 2.
I would take Hikaru Shida over.
No. Well, I mean,
I would.
Stardom got Gita. Stardom got a few bangers too. Charlotte is still a top 5 wrestler. Is my point that I have to say.
Absolutely.
Of this generation, yeah, I was
female wrestlers.
Yeah, I'm saying like for our generation right now, not like ever. I'm just saying like because right now, I don't be in trouble for saying this. If it's not Mercedes Moné, Tessa Blanchard, or I'm forgetting her name. Oh my god, you remember goddamn name?
Tessa Blanchard doesn't count because she's a racist.
When's the last time Tessa wrestled? Why are we bringing her up?
Because she was elite. She was a great wrestler. She's a racist. She is raging racist, but she was a great wrestler.
Wow.
I haven't seen her since she stormed the Capitol.
All right.
Wow.
I digress.
Wow. Okay.
I digress.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of clips for this show.
Crazy.
Damn, he made me forget what the fuck I was gonna do. Okay, so let's go on to you know what? While I'm looking for the clip, matter of fact, let's just go back and talk about Seth Rollins. Do you think that Seth Rollins has been throwing shade, and I'm talking about out of character about Roman Reigns? He thinks that not I don't want to misquote him, but he said that he feels like the belt that he has is a consolation prize to Roman's WWE Undisputed WWE Championship or whatever. And he feels in certain ways, he feels kind of, I guess, underutilized, not underutilized, but he just feels in some way disrespected. What do you guys think about the position that Seth is in? Do you think he should just shut up and continue to wrestle, or do you think he has a valid point?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Y'all want to go first? Because
all right, fuck it.
Listen.
I'll be toxic. I don't give a fuck. All right, Seth is the most consistent wrestler in WWE over the past 5 to 7 years in terms of just in-ring quality and just being able to be a good match and a good draw in WWE. Listen, in sports, there are some people who got it and some people who have to work to get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're about to say something crazy.
I'm not, bro. I mean, this is my toxic opinion. There are some people who got it, and some people who gotta work to get it. Seth has to work to get it. At no point have I ever been like, just like, oh man, like Seth is way behind Roman Reigns in the ring. I've never said that. Seth is a better wrestler than Roman Reigns. He is.
Mm-hmm. Here's my issue with this. Please take this man off my screen. I don't know if you just want to look at his outfit.
Shut up. Okay.
Like,
all right.
How do we say things like Roman Reigns was handed everything and Seth Rollins was literally handed everything in WWE? Seth Rollins didn't work for nothing. Seth Rollins worked when he was in Ring of Honor, and that's when he got over. And then WWE brought him to NXT, gave him the heavyweight championship. Roman Reigns was never the NXT champion. Then they brought him up, and they made him the star off of the Shield. He turned on Roman. He hit him with the chair. Then he beat Brock. He cashed in on Brock. It's Rollins for the past 6 years. He is the golden child. It don't matter how he wants to slice or dice it because Vince was more prone on Roman. Triple H loves Seth Rollins. They are bosom buddies. He got to be his daughter's godfather. They are that. He got to be
bosom buddies, though.
Seth Rollins gets handed the keys to everything. Seth Rollins is who he is because WWE has always left him there. It does, with title, with no title, he is Seth freaking Rollins, top 3, and he's not number 3.
Yeah, but okay, all right. Okay, I agree with all that. My thing is that right now Roman just got it. He turned heel, and people ate it up like it was a 5-star, like it was a 5-star plate of food. It was a 5-course meal. That's what it is right now. Now you may be more consistent. But he got it. Yeah. Just accept that and move the fuck on. Like that's all you can. There is no need to complain when you are the world champion.
It took him a minute to find it, but he found it and he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all a serious question. Do you think Seth Rollins would take Roman Reigns' deal right now?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
He'd be done.
And the story.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro.
He got kids too. He could go home and go.
Every wrestler who's sitting in that back complaining, bro, wants Roman Reigns' deal, bro. I don't give a shit what nobody say, bro.
Hold on, can we just say this real quick? No, T.O. Any list that doesn't have Will Ospreay in the top 5 is invalid. So your list is invalid. Move it along.
Who said? Hold on, Seth Roman. You put Roman in your top 5.
I mean that's a glazer. This is the same motherfucker that decided to put on his shirt talking about I'm daddy. Like you, I digress.
Look, bro. Look, listen. DJ T.O. No respect. No respect. No disrespect. No disrespect, bro.
No, this is all disrespect over here. Like for real. Like, bro, you didn't put.
I don't know.
You didn't put Will Ospreay anywhere in that category. You decided to put Roman. Roman can't even fucking wrestle.
And Switchblade. No offense. Switchblade right now.
Like, listen, bro, and listen. Roman knows how to wrestle. And that's all I'm going to say.
Roman has not wrestled in like 5 years.
The problem that I have with T.O.'s comment is the fact that we just watched Ospreay and Kenny Omega have
almost
the match.
And Brian Okada. We watched Brian Okada too.
Like we want to see that shit. I mean, we had a fucking watch party. Well, you wasn't there, but we had the fucking watch party.
I'm not.
We seen that shit.
Right. I'm not judging DJ T.O. I'm just saying.
I'm judging you.
Me too. I know I'm fucking judging. I'm a judging motherfucker.
It's a safe place.
Can't judge him.
It's not.
Why not?
Okay,
You can't judge him, bro, because we can't sit there and say everybody has their opinion and then judge him on his opinion.
Yeah, I
You
can't
know
have
what?
a
You
bad
are
opinion.
You can have a bad opinion. You can have a bad opinion.
Bro,
True,
bro,
but I can't judge him.
It's a bad opinion to you though. Like, bro, you can't judge him for his opinion, bro.
Basically, an opinion isn't wrong. It's an opinion.
It's not. Because nothing nobody's saying is fact.
Let's do the main event,
Like-
wild card.
But you know what?
It's crazy.
You know what? T.O. can keep his opinion, but like once again, it's like I said, I can have an opinion, but my shit is backed up with facts, not absolutes. So if T.O. want to have their opinion, it's just it's sus at best. But you know, whatever. We're gonna go on to the main event. All right. Because I know it's getting a little bit late, and I appreciate you guys staying with us, whatever. Remember to share, like the podcast. This has been a damn good podcast, so everybody remember to share it. So, the main event, segment 3, life after Roman. So when he dropped those titles, why does it or does not matter if Roman's situation, Roman leaves, like who will be what would the WWE look like? First of all, I'm trying to get my words together. What would the WWE look like after Roman?
Can I say this? Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is so everything that Seth Rollins has been saying, this will be his time to back up all of that.
Basically.
Yeah. I agree.
Exactly, because it's not gonna look much different. Roman Reigns doesn't show up on a weekly basis already, so.
But when he does show up, more viewers do show up, bro.
Not only that, but for as much as people hate him, he gets the biggest pop of the night every time he shows up on SmackDown.
And he's number one in merchandise sales, easily, consistently.
To be honest,
the thing when
Willis is like that.
The story won't end when Roman drops the titles. If WWE doesn't capitalize off of Jay versus Jimmy by WrestleMania in Philadelphia, they drop the ball on the story.
That's what they're gonna do.
They just said, they wanted to have that match too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, JC. Go ahead, because I know
Jay and Jimmy just said they wanted to have that match, but like I'm actually kind of surprised with the whole Roman Reigns thing because WWE has always been saying like they're not gonna make another megastar that's gonna transcend the business, how they did like Cena, Rock, Austin, Hogan. So like when he leaves, there's gonna be a hole. It's just gonna be a matter of how they do it. Like I know he's not,
and that's what I've been.
But see,
go ahead.
Also, it's kind of like when Cena left, right? We're gonna give y'all a chance to see who's the face and can any one of y'all carry the torch. And if not, he's sitting on his couch still. He in Hollywood somewhere. We'll give him a call to come back if we need him.
With all these veterans that been complaining about getting a shot, they all better watch out for Braun Breaker and not let that kid take their spot. They want to step up, then don't let Braun Breaker come up as a heel and take your spot because he's on fire right now.
That part.
Yes,
and look. They already gave him. I don't know if y'all seen him when he had the black blazer on and all that. For y'all who don't watch, they already gave him main event attire now.
Yeah, hey, bro. Listen.
Y'all better watch out now.
Now, listen. Life after Roman, I'm not worried about life after Roman because WWE has a way of creating stars. They have a way of being able to do it. There'll be another star that come up. They always say, "Oh, we don't want another mega star because it's too." No.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna have to kind of. Okay. So, what stars have they created over the last, other than Jay?
Uso?
Who have they created? Like, just saying, not being petty, but who have they created?
Can I go?
You go ahead.
All right. Before it was John Moxley, it was Dean Ambrose.
No, I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about in the 3 years during this
during the pandemic
storyline. Yeah, no. 3 years. 3 years. I need to go back. 2023, 2022, 2021. Who have they created?
Only in the past 3 years.
Only the past few years.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean,
that's pandemic time. That's not even fair if I'm being
bro.
honest.
They did the same thing in in AEW.
No, in
They
AEW they picked up free agents. They didn't create nothing.
Oh no. I'm saying my whole thing is with Heyman Adam Page. They was building him up in the background. So why WWE can't have that same energy?
You think Adam Page is a star?
I didn't say he was a star. I think he's mid, to be really honest with you.
He definitely not
I think
no
he's
damn
mid
star.
as fuck.
I
think that they made a mistake on that one. That's how I feel personally.
Okay, listen. All right, I have a whole thing about that the episode, but all right. LA Knight, Damian Priest.
I think he's mid, like personally.
Who? Damian Priest?
Huh?
Damian Priest?
No, LA Knight. I just think
Whoa.
that I mean, who the fuck said that? Oh, Alex, who said that before? He reminds me so much of Fandango. I think he's just a flash in the pans.
Huh?
LA Knight is not a flash in the pan.
He really is.
What the
I
thing for LA Knight?
when I look at him, he talk about I'm like, what else? We're like, what else do you have?
Listen,
But we want people to get naturally over, bro. And then when they do, we do this.
I mean, did Fandango get naturally over, but then got buried?
Hold on a second. One second.
Us as wrestling fans wanted him to do great after watching him in Impact.
Thank you.
NWA, watching him, you know what I'm saying, and all these other companies. Now, us as wrestling fans, we have the opportunity to get our voice heard. Supposedly,
LA Knight finally can be the
bro?
superstar. LA Knight can finally be the superstar we always wanted him to be.
How much of it is it naturally? Because he's naturally over. So how much of that naturally over?
Okay. So let's kind of entertain that point. Remember Kofi Kingston? Y'all try to get that motherfucker over, right? What happened after WrestleMania? I digress.
Same things that happen to like these guys all the time, bro. Like to me, Kofi Kingston was champion. Wrong place, wrong time, bro. Because they were going into a TV deal. Fox wanted a marquee guy, which to me, they're not wrong for that. As much as I wanted Kofi Kingston to be a champion longer, Brock Lesnar is automatically a draw. It is unfair to compare any wrestler
to Kofi Kingston in any WWE championship scenario. One, Kofi Kingston is black, and all black people get F5 by Brock Lesnar and their belt taken. Bianca Belair better be lucky she didn't get F5.
Good lucky, right? I was just about to say.
Listen,
why you gotta be top?
He's not wrong, bro.
No. See, the thing is, all night long, like I know that you've been gone for some while. That you know, what I'm saying, you and Moses visit God and shit, and I appreciate you for doing that. However, you've been super fucking toxic. I don't like this. I don't like this heel turn. I like you as a baby face, and I stand by that.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yes,
and by the way, they built Adam Page up so much that at the end of his band, and when he was about to face Kenny Omega, at the bottom they were saying, "We're proud of you, Adam." And then he beat Kenny Omega, and they gave him some random motherfucker from New Japan. All right, y'all be good. That's.
Now Stephanie is correct. She did get buried by Becky at SummerSlam, but I mean, she made up for that. Also,
they could have had Rhea bury her since they think so much of Rhea. They could have had Charlotte bury her since they think so much of Charlotte, but they did not.
The fact of the matter is that when you say someone being naturally built, it means like someone not being on the machine. LA Knight is someone who was getting his ass whooped every other week by somebody else different.
Mm-hmm.
We fucked with LA Knight because we remember him from like my man Alex said, from Impact, NWA, when he was putting on them good ass promos there, saying the same things he's been saying there. Nothing is new, same old thing, just a different name. It's not Eli Drake anymore.
Eli Drake.
Because before it was Eli Drake. Now it's LA Knight. Same cadence, same everything. Nothing's changed at this point. Gunther was another one. Before he was Walter. And he put on a banger with God damn it, what's the kid's name?
Sheamus.
The Russian dude.
Ilya Dragunov.
That's also who they need to look out for. Dragunov like that.
Bro,
Dragunov like that.
these stars after Roman leaves at this point or whatever, it's just gonna be more consistent wrestling. That's all that's gonna happen.
Yes.
Do they go back? Back to playing hot potato with the belt?
They're gonna have to.
It'll only hurt their bottom line. It'll only hurt their bottom line this much. Like the company's way too big, and WWE has the most promotion to build stars.
Yeah.
So these people that we're talking about not being stars, even a Baron Corbin is still a success story without the championship because he could have been a nobody. Like these people could have been nobody. No, everybody knows the bum Corbin chant. Everybody does that. Every wrestling show.
I wouldn't want to have that type of energy, though, to be labeled as a crackhead Burger King.
But as long as people know you, bro, and you getting paid, bro, you alright, bro.
You gotta be
my reputation is golden to me. Ain't nobody gonna call me no crackhead.
But see that's the same way as saying somebody who's playing a crackhead on a TV show. I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day, bro. Like you gonna judge them for playing a crackhead on a TV show?
Ain't no Fly Rangers over here. No Fly Rangers.
I'm just saying.
On Boomerang. Before Halle Berry got famous on Boomerang, she was the finest crackhead on one of Spike Lee's movies. That's what people said. I'm not making it up. They said that, not me.
Before we end the show, the topic, whatever, this is important for us to know in this main event. After Roman Reigns, as much as we don't like it, especially as people of color, the wrestling fans of color, Cody Rhodes will be the eventual undisputed champion because they have to put another plant in that spot. They're going to give us whoever in between. Cody Rhodes will be that guy. He will sell you that Prius. You will buy it. We will podcast about it.
Fox will see money with that man on SmackDown.
They already seeing it because you know who's under Roman Reigns in those merchandise sales?
Cody Rhodes,
the car salesman.
Adrenaline, episode, something.
You don't even know the whole fucking.
Sounds like a car commercial song.
Oh, that's not
a fucking song.
Can't you see a car? Can't you see a car with the turbos on to that song?
Yeah. That's gonna be on the new Fast 11 movie with Cody Rhodes.
Wow.
Standing on top of a plane going, whoa.
Right.
So before we go, I got a challenge for y'all. I want y'all to do this for me. You cannot laugh. This is a cannot laugh challenge. So yeah, I will need you to look at this video real quick. Then we're gonna go around and we're gonna do our little promoting thing, and then we're gonna end the show. All right, check this out.
Hello. 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 I am Io.
Hello, darling. 190 is your total. Oh my gosh. How?
Hello. I'm watching you.
Artificial intelligence, I will whoop your tail. I swear to God.
What?
Oh, no.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh my.
Is everything okay?
So y'all tell me what's so bad about me deciding to.
I love my
people. I couldn't. I just
I passed the test. I did not laugh.
Yeah, I didn't laugh at all.
Yeah, right. Y'all laugh.
Bro, I wish you would have played my face, bro. How serious it was, bro.
I didn't laugh one time either. A robot apocalypse is not funny.
It's not funny at all. That video is also racist.
Hey, bro, have you seen iRobot? We're not prepared for that type of shit. Okay.
I look like Will Smith to you,
right?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like
a little bit. You look a
I ain't
little
gonna
bit
lie.
like Carton a little bit, just a tad.
Nah, bro, they should have went to Waffle House with all that, bro. Niggas would have got stumped. They should have went to Popeyes with that. Niggas would have got. Come on, that robot would have been no robot no more.
Go to that IHOP on 125th and Lexington Ave and see if you do that.
Nigga would have got on. You hear me?
Y'all doing too much. Okay, so
saying.
this is the end of the show. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna do some promoting. Who wants to go first?
I shall go first. Oh, no,
You know what, man? I'll go first. It's on me.
Okay, cool.
First off, man, enjoy pro wrestling. We know we talk a lot of garbage and a lot of trash to each other, but we do it respectfully. Everybody's opinion is everybody's opinion. Go cop my boy Jared Allstar's album. It is a banger. I mean, remember to check out the He Is For Life podcast. Love one another. Enjoy the G1. If you haven't watched the G1, please give it a shot. If you do not watch Japanese pro wrestling, please give it a shot. It is one of the best parts of pro wrestling. Literally, again, I watched about 7 hours of pro wrestling last night. From Collision, straight into Battle of the Belts, straight into Triple H, Triple Mania, then straight into the G1. Like, it was literally one of the best Saturday nights I've had in a long time. Again, love one another. God bless y'all. Be good.
All right, Mr. Joe, go ahead. Oh, not me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me on the Heels for Life Wrestling. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, like my brother said, bro, it's all love, it's all respect when it comes down to wrestling. Go cop my man Jared All-Star's album, okay? If you don't, you fugazi. You don't love Jesus. So go listen to that album. Follow the Hot Take Wrestling podcast on all major social media. We on Instagram at Hot Take Wrestling, Twitter at Wrestling Take, TikTok Hot Take Wrestling. Go to YouTube at NMGTV to watch the latest episode of the Hot Take Wrestling podcast. Because eventually Heels for Life will be on there too. And Jared All-Star is going to sing a song for us on that podcast. Again, if you don't buy that album, you don't love Jesus. God bless you. Hey,
all right.
Yo, man, what's up, man? As you know, this is one of the goddamn godfathers of the Pack 'em Up gang, man. Listen here, man. If you enjoy wrestling debates, football debates, any kind of debates, man, come get packed up on TikTok, man, with the Pack 'em Up gang, man, which is me, Willie Finesse, Mia, Rose, occasionally my guy Heels for Life, Chris, man. Me and him have some of the best debates ever, man. So if y'all want to come get packed up, man, come to the Pack 'em Up gang on TikTok, man. My name is Out of Pocket 30. Follow me, man. Follow me on all social medias, man. I appreciate the Heels for Life podcast for accepting me on here, man, even though I was late. But, you know, I digress. I appreciate y'all, man.
Wait a minute. Did you go?
No, I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Okay, go ahead with your shady ass.
Oh, the disrespect.
Whatever.
Listen, I'm so glad to be back on the show. I haven't had a chance to kick it with none of y'all. I love all you brothers. Y'all energy is spot on. Out of Pocket, you definitely the bro now. I can't say I want to be on the Pack 'em Up podcast because in New York, if I say I got packed up, that's a pause.
It's not a good enough.
That's a pause. Hot topic, bro. I'm gonna come anytime. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still on the tagline that if y'all don't download my new album, JJ, that's available now. You don't love Jesus. I like.
You don't love Jesus.
You don't love Jesus. I'm taking that. Alex, you the G, bro. I appreciate you getting the album. You in New York? We gotta definitely figure it out. Chris will be here next week for Jobbers. Yeah. The Jobbers joint. Podcast joint, and we're gonna turn up with him. Thank y'all for having me again. I turned because Jungle Boy turned. We ain't talk about him all night. That's okay. We still sitting back with the baddest ones in the game.
When it comes to Jungle Boy.
What about Jungle Boy?
I said less is more when it comes to Jungle Boy.
Yeah, that's what your wife said. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Don't you say that about Alex. You say it back. Wow. You say it back.
I love you, Alex.
You know what? First of all, JC had to go. He he got to go to work or whatever. So shout out to him. You can follow him on. I don't have his social media, but yes, you can follow him on Facebook. But thank you for coming on. Everybody else, Joe, Pocket, Alex, All Star. This has been super fucking fun. We got to do this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Great energy. Great. It just like I just enjoyed the flow this evening. So, but yes, I will be in New York City, in Brooklyn next week. Cannot wait for that. First time being a sponsor at a wrestling event, so I'm happy about that. Next week, shit, I don't know what the fuck we got going on. I know that Blood and Guts is this week coming up on Wednesday, so we may have a watch party or whatever. So please watch out for that. Remember to share the podcast, love the podcast, comment on the podcast, tell everybody about #HealsForLife, because you know what I'm saying, like I said, we give you nothing but life over here. You know what I'm saying, nothing but love over here. So but yeah, shout out to my TikTok crew. You motherfuckers just y'all give me life when I'm having my bad days. Y'all always there for me, so I do appreciate that. Appreciate the gifts, appreciate the love. I just love everybody. But yeah, until that time, everybody, we'll see you guys next week for 221. Next Sunday, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Until that time, I am your host, Mr. Team Bring It. Thank you to our guests, to our co-hosts, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Bye. Where's my where in the fuck? Oh, it's right. Okay.
Oh, we can leave. Okay, we can leave. Bye, boys. Y'all be good.
Oh, y'all didn't know. Okay. Bye.